Hello students, today we are going to discuss our fourth chapter of our textbook Flamingo, and the name of the chapter is The Red Trap, and it is written by Selma Lager. Okay, so first of all let's discuss the title itself. Today we will be discussing the importance of the title, main characters, okay, and theme of the chapter. Okay. Theme or the philosophy behind the chapter that will be discussed in this particular lecture. Okay. So first of all, let's discuss about the title, the red line. Okay. So what is the meaning of this chapter? What is the meaning of this title? Okay. So it is actually a metaphorical title. Metaphorical title, metaphor. Okay, it means rat trap serves as a metaphor to something else. Okay, means the writer has used a metaphor rat trap. Means she wants to say actually if we see or if we decode or if we interpret this particular title, she has a different title in her mind. Okay, so actually the word red trap. So first question is that what is the significance or how will you justify the title of the chapter? So if you talk about the justifying about the title, we say that the metaphor means red trap is the metaphor for something. Okay, and when do we use metaphor? As I told you earlier as well कि जब हम मेटाफर कब यूज करते हैं कि मेटाफर किसी एक ऐसी चीज को एक ग्लोरीफाइड नाम दिया जाता है जिसके लिए कि जिन दोनों दो चीजों के लिए कंपैरिजन या सिमिलरिटी शो की जाती है, जिनके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स, बिहेवियर, फंक्शंस, मेथड्स वो क्या होते हैं, सेम होते हैं. मींस ऑल द functions are not same, but they, because of similarity in their 2-3 qualities, functions or methods, we compare them as equal to each other. Okay, so in this chapter the title is a metaphor for something, and if we see and if we read when we will read the chapter, we will find out that actually the metaphor is for the wire. Okay, means according to this particular chapter, according to the ideology philosophy of the writer, she sees that, or according to the protagonist of this particular chapter, the rat trap is equalized. Has a similarity has been shown between a rat trap and the wire. It means rat trap is a metaphor for this particular word what. नहीं, अब क्वेश्चन ये आएगा कि भाई what is the logic behind giving this metaphorical name? Because Miss she believes that, or at least the protagonist of the story believes that the functions of rat trap and the functions of word are equal to each other. Okay, means rat trap means actually rat trap, you all know that and you can understand that rat trap is a trap to allure or to capture that rats. Okay, and क्या फंक्शन होता है इसमें? It means it is said to catch the rats. Okay, how do we catch the rats? By tempting them with a bait. हम उसमें कोई बेट मीन्स जैसे जो फॉर अल्योरिंग फिशेस और रैट्स और उनके लिए जो हम कोई भी जो है ना अल्योर करने के लिए कोई भी पीस ऑफ मीट है या कोई दाना या जो चारा उसमें डाला जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड बेट. ओके, सो इसमें क्या होता है, कैच करने के लिए रैट्स को उनको टेम्प्ट किया जाता है बेट से, एंड देन everything ends. Means after getting captured into that rat, everything comes to an end for a rat. Okay, so according to the protagonist, the functions of the world are same. means it catches the rats and it catches the human beings. Okay. Now the process of capturing human beings is like capturing the rats. How? By alluring them. By alluring them through baits. Okay. Attracting them by tempting them through baits. तो फंक्शंस क्या है? वही है कि भाई इसमें क्या करते हैं? टेम्पटेशन के तौर पे आप जैसे पीस ऑफ मीट है, पोर्क है, चीज है, ये चीजें रखते हैं. और टू टेम्प्ट ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, ये वर्ड क्या ऑफर करता है? मींस गुड क्लोथिंग, हाउसेस, रिचेस, पैसा, ये सब चीजें जो है क्या होती है, हमें अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए हमारे सामने पेश करती है. जो रैट है वो ये चीजें जो है ऑफर करता है टू कैच द रैट्स, और वर्ड होता है, वर्ड में क्या होती है, ये चीजें ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के सामने रखी जाती है, प्रेजेंट की जाती है टू अल्योर देम, टू अट्रैक्ट देम. ओके. And as soon as one gets trapped in the world, in the rat trap of the world, everything comes to an end for him. So, if we see all these three characteristics, means catching the rats, catching of human beings, by tempting them through baits of pork or cheese, by tempting them, alluring them through these baits, and everything comes to an end, and everything comes to an end. So, because these two things, the world and rat trap, has equality in their functions, that is why the writer has used a metaphorical word for the world, and the world is replaced by a metaphor of rat trap. Got it? So if you are asked why has the chapter been given the name rat trap, or bring out the significance of the title, justify the title, so we can easily say that because its functions are like world, so by tempting and luring them and to get them captured, so it has been used as a metaphor for the world. Got it? So first question is solved. Title, significance of the title is clear to you. Now let's take the next thing. That is characters. Now there are three major characters in this story. One is the peddler. Okay, peddler or rat trap seller. Okay. Actually there are four characters. There is a crofter. Okay. There is a girl Adela, and his father, the iron master. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. These four major characters are in this story. So, first of all, the peddler. The peddler is the protagonist or the main character of the story. What does he do? He keeps on roaming, चलता रहता है, and he sells his rat traps. Okay, और rat traps कैसे? How does he manage them? By making them at his home. खुद बनाता है उनको, बैगिंग करके मटेरियल लेता है या स्टीलिंग करके. वो मीन्स जैसे क्योंकि उसकी लाइफ जो है ना बड़ी एडवर्सिटी में या बड़े एक तरह से लैकिंग में जो है स्पेंड कर रहा है, तो बैगिंग करता है और छोटी मोटी जो है ना स्टीलिंग्स भी कर लेता है, लेकिन फिर भी उसकी लाइफ में जो है ना कुछ बेटरमेंट नहीं होगा, तो वो अपनी रेट ट्रैप्स बेचता है. Keeps on walking. He has no house, no family, no particular, no definite place to live in. So wherever he finds shelter, he spends his night, and early in the morning or next morning, the same routine he follows. Okay. तो ये क्या होता है कि ये अपनी रेट ट्रैप सेलिंग करता है इस तरह से, और उनको खुद बनाता है जैसे मैंने बताया, और मटेरियल कहाँ से बैगिंग करके स्टीलिंग करके वहां से लेता है, लेकिन फिर भी उसकी लाइफ में कोई बेटरमेंट नहीं है. वन थिंग. नाउ देयर इज ए क्रॉफ्टर. ओके, क्रॉफ्टर, he was an old man. Okay, so जैसे मैंने बताया कि जो पेडलर है कि वो जनरली अपने उसके पास कोई डेफिनेट घर नहीं है, हाउस नहीं है. सो वन डे ही वाज वॉकिंग ऑन हिज जर्नी एंड ही saw a cottage and the cottage was owned by this crofter. Okay, so he asked for a shelter and he was allowed to come into the house. He gave him the crofter gave him his dinner, played cards with him, but he shared an information with him. And what was the information? He told him that he had received 30 kroner of the जो करेंसी ऑफ स्वीडन, कि भाई मुझे 30 kroner जो है पेमेंट मिली है क्योंकि आई यूज टू सेल द मिल्क ऑफ माई काउ. तो उसमें क्या हुआ, उसने ये कहा कि भाई ऐसा नहीं हो सकता, तो उसने उसको वो पैसा दिखाया एंड नेक्स्ट डे ही स्टोल द मनी. ओके, दैट वाज द पार्ट ऑफ द. नाउ द आयरन मास्टर. ओके, आयरन मास्टर जैसे नेक्स्ट नाइट, ओके, ही हैपन टू गो टू ए आयरन मिल. ओके, क्योंकि ये जो पर्टिकुलर प्लेस है आप स्टोरी सेट की गई है इज फेमस फॉर इट्स आयरन वर्क्स. तो नेक्स्ट डे ही वेंट टू एन आयरन मिल और वहां पर ही थॉट ऑफ स्पेंडिंग द नाइट, बट देयर वाज एन आयरन मास्टर एंड ही मिस आइडेंटिफाइड द पेडलर. ओके, उसको ऐसा लगा कि दैट ही इज माय फ्रेंड, he is a captain who has worked in a regiment with him. Okay, so he requested, he begged, he forced him to come to his house, but the peddler said no and no and no. Okay, and when the peddler had refused the iron master in form of last attempt, the iron master sent his daughter to call him. और क्योंकि Adela was a compassionate girl, she realized at once that he was in a sort of difficulty. Okay, so she assured him that we will let you enjoy comfortably and we will let you go out of our house in a comfortable position. तो उसने उसको एक अच्छे से तरीके से अश्योर किया और पेडलर को भी यही लगता था क्योंकि उसको और तो कोई प्रॉब्लम थी नहीं, उसको ये लगता था कि भाई कोई मुझे वहाँ अरेस्ट ना कर ले क्योंकि उसने पैसा चुराया हुआ था. तो जब उसने अश्योर किया एडेला ने तो ही गॉट एग्रीड. ओके, और वो उसके साथ वहां पर गया. बट द नेक्स्ट डे व्हाट हैपेंड, द आयरन मास्टर रिकॉग्नाइज्ड हिम, क्योंकि जब उसने अपने पूरी तरह से वॉश बाथिंग की और उसने अपने आप को पूरी तरह से एक तरह से फेस को शेव किया तो उसके आइडेंटिफाई कर लिया और उसको घर से जाने के लिए बोला. बट एट दिस पर्टिकुलर टाइम एडेला ऑब्जेक्टेड टू दिस. ओके, जो और उसने कहा कि बिकॉज वी हैव प्रोमिस्ड हिम टू शेयर द क्रिसमस सेलिब्रेशन, और हमने ऐसा प्रॉमिस करके इसको लाए हैं तो इट इज अवर मोरल ड्यूटी एज ह्यूमन बीइंग टू डू द सेम. और उसने अपने फादर के ऑब्जेक्शंस के बाद भी उसको अपने घर पे रखा और उसको एग्जैक्टली उसी मैनर से ट्रीट किया जैसा उसने पहले सोचा था. मींस जैसा उसने प्रीवियस नाइट पे और वो उसको आइडेंटिफाई करने से पहले जो जो प्लानिंग्स उसके माइंड में थी कि वो एज ए कैप्टन उसको ऐसे सर्व करने वाली थी, उन थिंकिंग में और उसको आइडेंटिफाई करने के बाद जो उसका बिहेवियर था उनमें कोई चेंज नहीं हुआ. उसने बिल्कुल उसी रिक्वेस्ट, उसी रिस्पेक्ट, उसी डिग्निटी के साथ उसको सर्व. Okay, so all these things served as a medium to change the peddler. उसमें क्या हुआ कि he had a drastic change in his mind और उसने अपने सारी जो है ये evil things छोड़ गए और next day से उसने promise किया, उसने एक letter लिखा एडेला के लिए कि भाई that I am going to live an ideal life as that of a captain. Okay, so these are 4 characters in this story. Now let's talk about the theme of the chapter. This is important thing. Okay. Now, what is the theme of the story? There is one common theme. The power of love as a transforming weapon. Okay, or medium. Now see, what does the writer believe? Selma Lagerlöf has a belief that there is essential goodness in every human. Essential goodness means there is a permanent goodness in every individual and no one is devoid of that goodness. goodness. Means what happens? She believes that essential goodness means there is permanent goodness. In every human being, means no matter how much a person is bad in his behavior, चाहे कोई आदमी कितना भी बुरा क्यों ना हो, there is a spark of goodness in him. ओके उसके अंदर क्या होता है कि गुडनेस कहीं ना कहीं जरूर होती है. एंड समटाइम्स व्हाट हैपेंस इफ वी कंसीडर ए फेलो टू बी बैड, तो क्या होता है कि जो उसकी जो नेगेटिविटी या बैडनेस है दैट ओवरपावर्स या दैट ओवरकास्ट हिज गुडनेस. तो उसमें क्या हो जाता है कि जो बैडनेस का जो प्रपोर्शन है वो ज्यादा हो जाता है किससे? गुडनेस. ओके जो बैडनेस है वो किससे ज्यादा हो जाती है? गुडनेस. Okay. और दैट इज व्हाई वी कंसीडर दैट फेलो टू बी बैड. देखिए क्या होता है कि जैसे हम जनरली ये बिलीव करते हैं कि हम किसी को अच्छा मानते हैं, तो क्या होता है कि अगर वो एक दो जैसे गलत काम या बुरे काम नहीं करता है तो क्या हो जाता है उसमें हाइड हो जाते हैं एंड वी ट्रीट हिम एज ए गुड पर्सन. ओके सो सेम थिंग इज देयर. शी बिलीव्स दैट देयर इज ऑन दिस अर्थ एवरी ह्यूमन बीइंग हैज एन एसेंशियल गुडनेस एंड एसेंशियल बैडनेस एज वेल. Now what does happen कि जैसे जनरली हम यही मान सकते हैं कि there is a ratio of 100% and if you consider an individual to be bad, इसका मतलब क्या है कि उसमें जो बैडनेस का जो proportion है वो ज्यादा है किससे? गुडनेस. ओके तो हम उसको बैड मानते हैं. बट always means 99 and 1% may be there, but there will always be some goodness in every individual. Okay, and how can that goodness be brought up to active level, and how can we bring that goodness to noticeable level? कैसे ला सकते हैं? With the power of understanding. The power of understanding. What is this power of understanding? भाई आप देखिए कि इसमें गुडनेस का प्रोपोर्शन कम है, तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि अगर आप उसको एक बैड वे में ट्रीट करेंगे तो मींस यू आर इंक्रीजिंग हिज बैडनेस. What he needs a good behavior. He needs goodness. और आप उसको बाहर से जब goodness को प्रोवाइड करेंगे तो इसका मतलब you are increasing this proportion to 35 and this will get automatically directed to 65. So as much as goodness we will impart to him, badness अपने आप उसकी decrease होती है. So first thing is that he believes that love, understanding, compassion are the most powerful weapons to change a bad individual into a good one. First, okay, कि अगर आपको लगता है कि this individual is bad or his behavior is not good, तो and if you want to change him into a good one, तो you will have to take the help of these weapons. First thing, got it? Now, next thing. What is next thing? Next thing is the story is actually based on a method or a way of sinner, savior and salvation. Okay. This is a moral story. और actually क्या होता है कि this is the paradigm of moral stories. This is the method. This is the way of moral stories. Moral stories में क्या होता है कि जनरली शुरुआत में कोई आदमी बुरा होता है, उसको कोई अच्छा सा लिखता है, अच्छा आदमी मिलता है जो उसको morally boost करता है, guide करता है, better way में करता है, and in the end he gets the salvation. He gets the correct way or correct relief in his life. So story is based on the same. Means there is a sinner in the form of peddler, there is a savior in the form of adler. Okay, and salvation when he determines when he takes a resolution to become to live an ideal life. So that is his sarcasm. So this is the story all about कि भाई आप इस सिनर को, आप इस नेगेटिव या बैड पर्सन को ये सेवियर ने क्या किया, एडला ने, ठीक है. देयर इज ए नो, देयर इज वन मोर थिंग. एडला और क्रॉफ्टर दोनों ने पेडलर को अपने घर पे बुलाया, दोनों ने उसके साथ अच्छा ट्रीटमेंट किया. बट देयर इज वन मोर थिंग, वन मोर थिंग. देखिए क्या हुआ, क्रॉफ्टर का जो बिहेवियर था that was of sympathy. That was of sympathy. But the behavior of Adela was of empathy. Okay. What is the difference between these two things? These two things, empathy and sympathy. Sympathy means yes, you take pity on some person and you give him something to eat or and then let him go. आप जाने देते हैं. But what is empathy is no. Empathy is to go and to understand the hidden feelings, emotions, है ना, and to identify yourself and to connect yourself with his feelings. Okay, देखिए ये नहीं है. एडला ने सिर्फ वहीं पे एडला को रियलाइज नहीं हुआ था. कहां पर जब उसके फादर ने उसको आइडेंटिफाई किया था, तभी एडला को ये नहीं लगा था कि भाई इसको अपने घर से चला जाना चाहिए, या उसको ये रियलाइज हुआ होगी दैट ही इज ए बैड पर्सन. In this story, when she was discussing with him at the iron mill, and when she was requesting him to come to his house, there is a line whether either he has escaped from jail or has stolen something. Okay. तो आप क्या समझे इस चीज से कि एडला को तभी रियलाइज नहीं हुआ जब उसके फादर ने उसको आइडेंटिफाई किया कि आप हमारे घर से चले जाओ, कि तब उसको रियलाइज हुआ दैट इज ए बैड फेलो एंड दैट ही इज नॉट वर्थ टेकिंग इनटू आवर हाउस. उसको उसी टाइम पे उसको देखते ही उससे फर्स्ट कन्वर्सेशन में उसको ये लग गया था कि इधर ही हैज एस्केप्ड फ्रॉम जेल और ही हैज स्टोलन और समथिंग जेल. either he has actually this is like this, either he has stolen something or escaped from jail. So what is the meaning of this? Is from the beginning she has a very good idea that the person is on the evil track of his life. Still because she knew very well कि आप को अगर इसको, and one thing she had the thing in her mind that he was a friend to her father and he was on the evil way of his life. So how to change how to bring him at a good track? So that was the question. And what did she do for that? She took him at her house or their house और उसको वैसे ही नाइसली ट्रीट किया. तो इस चीज का आइडिया होने के बाद भी she did not reject, ओके, बल्कि उसको ज्यादा केयर के साथ, ज्यादा लव, ज्यादा कंपैशन के साथ वो अपने घर पे लेकर जाती है उसको और उसको एक अच्छा सा ट्रीटमेंट देती है. मींस she gave him the treatment of a real cat. Okay, and this quality served as a medium to change the pattern. उससे वो change. Okay, so the theme, what is the theme of the poem? Theme of the chapter? Theme of the chapter is that every individual on this earth, every human being on this earth has essential goodness within him. Has essential goodness that lives in him forever. Okay, and if we want to convert or if we want to bring that goodness onto the active level, we will have to take help of these things: love, compassion, understanding, empathy. Okay, so these are the trademark qualities which can convert a bad fellow into a good one. So this is the theme of the chapter. Okay, now we have discussed the characters, we have discussed the theme of the chapter, and we have discussed the outline of the story. Okay, now let's take the chapter. Okay. We will be taking 2 or 3 paragraphs in this particular lecture. Once upon a time, there was a man who went around selling small rat traps of wire. There was a man, once upon a time, there was a man who went around and used to sell his rat traps. Okay, those rat traps were made of wire. He made them himself at odd moments. He used to make them at his own. वो उनको क्या करता था? खुद बनाता था ना? उन rat traps को क्या करता था? खुद बनाता था. At odd moments means there was no particular time for making them. Means whenever he had time, he used to make them. From the material he got by bagging in the stores or at the big farms. देखिए क्या था? He used to sell rat traps. One thing. Okay. He used to sell rat traps. Second, the material by he got the material by bagging. Okay. And the third thing is that in the stores or at the big farms. कहाँ से मिलता था उसको मटेरियल? जो बड़े बड़े स्टोर्स होते थे, आयरन स्टोर या जो फार्म हाउसेस होते थे, वहाँ से उसको मटेरियल मिलता था by bagging. But even the business was not especially profitable. Still, he was not getting much profit in this business of rat trap selling. So he had to resort. Resort means to go to. Okay. To both bagging and petty thievery, small stealings, to keep body and soul together. To keep body and soul together. This is an idiom. To keep body or soul together means to live. Okay. To make one's live. Okay. It means जिंदा रहने के लिए वो क्या करता था कि स्मॉल स्टीलिंग, क्योंकि इसमें इस वर्क में उसमें उसको ज्यादा प्रॉफिट नहीं हो रहा था, सो ही वेंट टू स्मॉल स्टीलिंग्स. ओके, छोटी मोटी जो है वो स्टीलिंग्स भी कर लेता था. Even so, still his clothes were in rags. They were very old, they were tattered clothes. His cheeks were sunken because of weakness, and hunger gleamed in his eyes. And his eyes were a manifestation of hunger. आपको उनकी आंखों को देखते ही आपको ये लगेगा that this person has been starved for many days. This person has been hungry for many days. Okay. No one can imagine how sad and monotonous life can appear to such a vagabond. Vagabond means a person who keeps on roaming. Okay, जो means he has not permanent residence or house और उसके पास नहीं होता है, तो he is called a vagabond. So no one can imagine how sad and monotonous. Monotonous यहाँ पर means bored, full of boredom. Okay, so you cannot easily imagine कि how sad and monotonous can be life to such a vagabond who plods his walk along the road, who keeps on walking. Okay, left to his own meditations, left to his own thinkings. Which the only thing he has to think about is of himself only, because he has no family, no wife, no children, no house or nothing to relate to. Okay, so to his own meditations, अपने ही जो है चिंताओं में, विचारों में खोया हुआ ऐसे आदमी के लिए लाइफ कैसी हो सकती है, कितनी बोरिंग, कितनी सैड हो सकती है, you cannot even imagine. Okay. But one day this man had fallen into a line of thought which really seemed to him entertaining. But one day he incepted a line. One day he created a line of thought which was very entertaining. Generally he had no source of entertainment or fun in his life. The life was monotonous, life was boring to him. But one day he incepted a line that was very interesting to him, very entertaining to him. And what was that line? He had naturally been thinking of his rat traps Naturally means obviously he was thinking about his rat traps because he had nothing to think about, nothing else to think about, तो आपने rat traps के बारे में सोच रहा था, तो naturally he was thinking about his rat traps. Suddenly he was struck by the idea, and he got an idea in his mind that the world about him, around him, the whole world with its lands and seas, its cities and villages, that the entire world that is around him was nothing but a rat trap, big rat trap. He thought that the world around him, the whole world is like a rat trap. Okay, actually it is a human trap. Rat trap traps the human beings, world traps the human beings, so it should be called human trap because इसके functions क्या है जो rat traps के होते हैं वैसे. So he imagined, he thought, he created a line that the world is nothing but a trap for the human beings. It had never existed for any other purpose than to set baits for people. Important line. Means the purpose of existing, the purpose of the existence of this world is nothing but to set baits for poor people. What people? Baits, that is temptation, that is the temptation or that food or that is things given to allure or that attempt to poor animals or poor creatures. Okay, जो हम rat trap में जो pork और जो चीज पीसेस डालते हैं उनको अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, तो he thinks that the world functions the same. ये कभी इसका और कोई पर्पस ही नहीं एग्जिस्टेंस का, किसके अलावा टू सेट बेट्स फॉर पुअर पीपल, कि ये जिस तरह से रैट्स को फंसाने के लिए वो बेट ऑफर करता है, वर्ल्ड भी वही करता है. इट ऑफर्स बेट्स फॉर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स but the form may be different. It offers riches and joy, shelter and food, heat and clothing, exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork. Means like जैसे रैट्स के लिए हम क्या उसको अलोर करने के लिए क्या करते हैं, वी पुट चीज और पोर्क, बट द वर्ल्ड, व्हाट डज द वर्ल्ड डू, वर्ल्ड क्या करता है, क्योंकि ह्यूमन बीइंग्स को किन चीजों से टेम्पटेशन हो सकता है, गुड क्लोथिंग, ओके, riches, money, wealth, good shelter means big houses. So in this kind the world offers these bits. There is a poor fellow, when he sees a millionaire or a rich person, he has the natural temptation, natural desire to become like that. And on the next step, the world offers a temptation for him to achieve that. And as soon as he tries to achieve that, he gets trapped in that. He gets trapped in that. Exactly as the rat trap offered cheese and pork, and as soon as anyone let himself be tempted to touch the bait, it closed in on him. And as soon as one tries to catch that bait, the rat trap of the world closes on him, and then everything can be finished. And then everything gets finished. Okay, so this is the process. कि भाई जैसे रेड ट्रैप में क्या होता है, पॉप और चीज रखा जाता है रैट्स को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए, उनको अल्योर करने के लिए, और जब वो उसको छूने के लिए, खाने के लिए आते हैं, वो रेड ट्रैप बंद हो जाता है और वो उसमें कैप्चर हो जाते हैं. सेम थिंग हैपेंस विद द ह्यूमन बीइंग्स, कि अलग अलग चीजों में टेम्पटेशंस, अच्छी क्लोथिंग, कपड़ों का मीन्स अच्छे रिचेज, पैसे का, घर का, अलग अलग फॉर्म्स में जो है वर्ल्ड भी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के लिए क्या करता है, टेम्पटेशंस ऑफर करता है. और जैसे ही किसी को ये लगता है कि यस आई शुड कैच दिस या यस आई शुड हैव इट, और वो क्या हो जाता है, दिस द ट्रैप या द डोर ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड गेट्स क्लोज ऑन हिम एंड ही फाइंड्स हिमसेल्फ कैप्चर्ड एंड देन एवरीथिंग कम्स टू एंड. Okay, so this is, so in this way the functions of rat trap and the functions of the world are equal. कि जो वर्ल्ड के जो फंक्शंस हैं ह्यूमन बीइंग्स के लिए, वही फंक्शंस हैं रैट ट्रैप के ट्रैप्स के. ओके, द वर्ल्ड had of course never been very kind to him. Means generally the people had never been kind to him. Okay, they usually ignored him, they rebuked him, scolded him, chased him around, हिम हो गई, उसको डांट देते थे, अब्यूज उसको गालियां देते थे, भगा देते थे, किसी से भी हेल्प मांगने जाता था तो द वर्ल्ड हैड नेवर बीन वेरी काइंड टू हिम. So it gave him unusual joy to think ill of it in this way. This is the give and take process. क्योंकि वर्ल्ड के लोग जो है उसको मीन्स जो जिन भी लोगों के पास वो हेल्प मांगने के लिए जाता था तो जनरली उसको अच्छे से ट्रीट नहीं करते थे. तो ही थॉट इक्वली ऑफ दैट, मीन्स वो उनके बारे में वो भी बुरा ही सोचता था, है ना. ही हैड नो गुड थॉट इन हिज माइंड अबाउट दिस द पीपल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, है ना. So it gave him unwanted, unusual joy to think ill of it in this way. और दूसरों के बारे में बुरा सोच के, ill means bad things, अच्छी बुरी चीजें सोच के, बुरी चीजें सोच के उसको बड़ा अच्छा. It gave him unusual joy. It became a cherished means highly valued, है ना, treasured, हमारे पास टाइम है. This thought of world being in a trap, and to think through this evil of the people, है ना, वो उसका क्या बन गया, एक पास टाइम बन गया. कैसे? ड्यूरिंग मैनी ड्रीली मीन्स दैट इज समथिंग लाइक मोनोटोनस ploddings journeys. Okay, ploddings, as I told you, in a such kind of journey in which you are too tired to walk. Okay, you are unwilling to walk but you have to. Okay, so it became a cherished pastime of his during many daily ploddings. So it became a valuable pastime to his, a treasured pastime to him, because generally his life was full of boredom. He had no entertainment in his life. So this thought of thinking evil about people कि वो उसमें कैप्चर होने जा रहे हैं, वो अभी टेम्प्ट फील कर रहे हैं, वो एल्योर्ड फील कर रहे हैं, अट्रैक्टेड फील कर रहे हैं, soon they are going to get captured in that rat trap. So this thought always made him happy. This was his particular pastime. Okay, to think of people he knew who had let themselves be caught in the dangerous snare. Means particularly of those people he knew, जिन्होंने उसको कभी लाइफ में इल्ट्रेट किया था, अब्यूज किया था, स्कोल्ड किया था, रिब्यूक किया था, या और किसी तरह से ट्रबल किया था. तो स्पेशली उन लोगों के बारे में सोचना, ऑफ ही न्यू, जिनके बारे में वो जानता था, एंड दे हैड बीन कैप्चर्ड इनटू दैट rat trap, and of others who were still circling around the beds, and all those other people who were ready to touch the bait, means they had not touched the bait, but he thought that they were circling around that bait. Snare is a kind of trap or is a kind of net, है ना, is a noose जिसमें आपको फंसाया जाता है, कैप्चर किया जाता है. तो पहले तो उन लोगों के बारे में सोच के वो खुश होता है जो उसमें ऑलरेडी फंस चुके थे, कैप्चर हो चुके थे. एंड आफ्टर दैट those people who were circling around that bait, means they are at this particular time they are feeling hesitated to touch the bait, but sooner or later they are going to touch that, and whenever they will touch that bait they will get captured. So actually it was the response of the world, है ना, to the peddler, है ना. जैसे the people of world had treated him in evil ways, तो वो भी बड़ा खुश होता था उनके बारे में बुरा सोच के कि भाई अब वो उसमें फंस चुके हैं, अब वो कैप्चर हो चुके हैं, या जल्दी ही जो है वो टेम्प्टेड फील कर रहे हैं, वो इसमें फंस जाएंगे. ठीक है, तो इस तरह की जो है उसकी थॉट प्रोसेस होती थी अबाउट द पीपल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. ओके, क्योंकि जनरली देखो दिस इज द थीम, दिस वाज डिस्कस्ड इन द थीम कि जब तक आप किसी इल पर्सन को, बैड पर्सन को, नेगेटिव पर्सन को आप पॉजिटिविटी के साथ डील नहीं करेंगे, तब तक क्या होगा कि उसकी नेगेटिविटी इंक्रीज होगी ना, बैडनेस इंक्रीज होगी, गुडनेस नहीं होगी. तो क्योंकि वर्ल्ड उसके साथ, द पीपल ऑफ वर्ल्ड हैड ट्रीटेड हिम इन फाउल वेज, सो ही वाज थिंकिंग ऑफ देम इक्वली, है ना. सो इट वाज हिज एप्रोप्रिएट रिस्पांस टू द पीपल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, कि उनके बारे में बुरा सोचना, काश वो ऐसा करें और फंस जाएं, ऐसा हो और वो फंस जाएं. ओके, सो this was his thinking of the for the people of the world कि भाई ऐसे लोग जो है उसमें कैप्चर हो चुके हैं और ऐसे लोग हैं जो होने जा रहे हैं. Okay, so we will be taking this chapter up to this point, and the rest of the chapter will be taken into the next lecture. Hope you have understood the things discussed here. Thank you very much.